Okay, okay, the slide. Can we see the slide?
Yeah, I can see the slide.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please let's respond so that we'll know that we are together.
Yes, sir, we can see the slide.
And I've also sent I've sent the live stream, that is the YouTube link that you can always go through. You said?
I can see it. I can see it, sir.
Okay.
We can see it, sir. We can see it, sir.
We can see, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I hope you have also seen the YouTube link too.
Yes.
You have also
Yes, sir. We've seen the YouTube link.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
sir.
Okay, good. But you have seen the YouTube link and you are seeing the slide, isn't it?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please, after the lecture, some of you can chat me up and request for the slide so that you have the slide too. So today this is, of course, we already know that this is COS 101 and FSC 113 and AMS people. Those are the,
Sir,
yeah.
sorry. How do we get in contact with you?
Yes, I said you can chat me up now. When you don't have my number?
No.
Okay. I
No,
think some
sir.
of you have my number to get the slide, but let's go on. So
All right.
these are the people, these are the lecturer taking the course. But let me just put my number so that you can take it, right? You can quickly note it down. You can chat me up so that I can send you the slide. Is it okay? Are you seeing the number now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that is my contact. So you can chat me up or after the lecture, then I can send forward the slide to you so that you can use it more. I hope you have taken note of the number.
Yes, I'm taking note.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we already know the course schedule. We already know the learning outcome. We already know all these ones. This is the course outline. At least I remember in our first class, we talked about the introduction. Then last week we were supposed to hold a lecture, but because of your convocation, because of your matriculation, we couldn't hold class. So, and this is today we want to be looking at the evolution of a computer, and the workbook will soon be available. Will be available at the Unilab bookshop, so you can get the workbook there. So, and get that this is still your exam. Your final exam is 70%. Your continuous assessment is 30%, which is going to be based on your workbook. So our previous class we talked about introduction, and we talked about what is computer, the importance of computer hardware, computer software. Those are what we talked about. So today we want to look at the evolution of computer. So today we want to know the various evolution of computers and the years, and to be able to understand the various characteristics and know the development technology behind each of the evolution. So this is what we actually want to learn today. You can see how I underline it. You can see the underlined word there, underlined words there, evolutions of computers and years, the various characteristics and the technology behind each of those. So that is what we want to do today. So, and our presentation outline is going to be based on this, which is about the first generation. At least from the presentation outline, you can see it as actually summarize what we want to do, what we want to present, or what we want to know. So you can see that the first generations started from 1940 to 1950, and the technology behind it is the vacuum tube base. So also it goes to second generation, 1950 to 1960, the transistor base, and third generations, fourth generation, then the fifth generations, which is the eras of artificial intelligence and beyond. So that is what we want to do. So you can move on. So you can see that the evolution of computer, as we have said in our presentation, is divided into 5 generations, and each of those generations reflects the progress made so far in improving the performance of the computer. So if you look at this, go back to if you go back to our presentation outline, which is this, can somebody, is anybody alive? Is somebody online too? Can you tell me how many generations we have?
We have 5 generations.
You have 5? How many generations of computers?
5 generations.
5 generations.
5 generations.
5 generations.
And you know the years that each of them evolve. You don't forget the years that the years. Don't forget the years of. Don't always forget the years of each of those generations and the technology behind them. So that's all. So this is our first generation. Somebody online too. Can somebody tell me the first generation? What are you seeing there? First generation, what year?
Vacuum tube,
1946 to 1959.
1959.
And what was the technology behind it?
Vacuum tube.
And you can see the picture of the vacuum tube, and you can see what the spaces it occupied from the picture. So,
Yes, sir.
So you can see now that from the first generation, that is a period 1946 to 1959. That is a period of the first generation, and it was a vacuum tube was the what do you call it? The vacuum tubes were the basic component for memory and the circulatory, which is the central processing unit. So that means in the first generation, basically what they used then was the vacuum tube, and that's what it uses at that period. And if you you look at the characteristics of that first generation, you look at the characteristics. It said the vacuum tube. It said these are you make use of a vacuum tubes as a circuit, the use of magnetic drums, use of machine learning, machine language, a very small amount of storage space, make use of a punch card as input and output, is huge in size, and because of that huge in size, it became very slow and less reliable output, and also becomes very expensive. So, and it uses much energy and generates much heat. So you can see the various examples of the first generations of computers. Look, these examples you must know, you must be able to give example, you must be able to know the examples of the first generations of computers. So the main features, you can see that at least from the characteristics you should be able to know the main feature, that the major innovation there was the vacuum tube, while the main memory is punch card. Then the input and output device also punch card. They use punch card and papers. Then the languages is machine language, that is low level language. Then the operating system, there was no operating system at that time. So it was human operators that always do the set switches. Then you have the sizes, these are the sizes of the first generations of computers and the examples of them. Then these are the advantages too. And you can see the advantages. Vacuum tubes were used as electronic components. and the computers were the fastest in calculating devices of their time. The computations were performed in milliseconds. So now if you go on to see the disadvantage of it is that it's too large in size. They're too large in size. If you remember most characteristics, we said it says large in size. They were unreliable because, of course, they are large. They'll take a large space. So they also generate a large amount of heat due to the vacuum tube. So they generate a large amount of heat. So those are the disadvantages. And of course, they are not portable. They are heavy, they are large. You said? And they are always limited in commercial use. So those are the disadvantages. Then this is the second generation. Is somebody online too that would somebody online too?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, somebody should speak to the slide of the second generation now.
Second generation, 1959.
Okay. 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 So the second generation computers made use of what? Transistors. And you can see the diagram of the transistors, how it looked like. You can see the difference between these transistors and the vacuum tube. So these are the second generation. So you can see that okay, you can see that the second generation transistor was one that replaced the vacuum in second generation. As a result of this improvement, computer now became smaller. It became smaller, became faster, became cheaper, and it became more energy efficient and reliable. So the punch card was used. The punch card was also used as the input and output. So these are the characteristics of the second generations of computers. These are the second. These are the characteristics. So when you get the slide, you should be able to read the characteristics very well, understand. But what you should know is that in the second generation computer, it has a reduced size. It has a reduced size. And if you also take a note, if you remember that the first generation was making use of machine learning as low-level languages, but in this second generation, they were making that's when the use of high-level languages such as Fortran and COBOL was introduced.
Discuss. COS. Okay. Yes. AMS one. Okay. Yes.
So these are the main feature too. So
You
transistors.
can go to the image room. Go to the image room. Yes. Yeah. So that you can balance yourself. Yeah. I think.
Please, can we mute ourselves a little bit? Can we just mute ourselves so that we can go far with this with the lecture too? So these are the main features of the second generation. The transistors was the main component. They now have the main memory, which is the RAM and ROM. Then the external
Okay, now you're going to use it. To of course.
Yes. Can we mute ourselves for some minutes now? So please, these are the main features. The input and output device this time around is magnetic tapes and magnetic disk. Then you have the languages, which is assembly languages and some high-level languages, for example, the BASIC, the COBOL, and the Fortrans. And these are all the characteristics and the main features of the second generation. So, and it also has its own advantage. The advantage that is smaller in size as compared to first generations is much more reliable. At least you can see that it's less heat generated, and the computation was performing in micro second. Then it has a less hardware and maintenance problem. So these are also the disadvantages of the second generation. It's very costly for commercial use. It requires frequent maintenance and also require the frequent cooling that is also required. And this is the third generation. Who is talking there? Please, can you tell your mother to stop shouting, to stop talking, that you are in the class? Okay, good. Adewumi, are you online?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir. I'm online,
Adewumi,
sir.
now look at this third. Tell me the third generation. What do you see? What are you seeing in the third generation?
Integrated
In the
circuit,
third,
sir. I see.
it's from the year 1971.
Adéhùnmí náà bí kí ló kàn yín tẹ́ ń pariwo.
No, please, nobody should insult one another. This is just a simple class. We are
And
all
it's
here.
integrated
Yeah.
circuits.
Yes. That is it. So the third generations, it's the technology behind it is the integrated circuit. So that's how the third generation computer started. So you can see that in third generation computer, the introduction of integrated circuits increased the speed and efficiency of the computer. But please, I want you to know, take note of this. The person, the inventor, the person that invented the third generation set of computer. I want you to take note. So please don't always forget people associated with the invention. So innovation. So let's move on. Then the characteristic, you can see that they have high capacity. They have high capacity. Yes, somebody wants to ask question. Somebody's raising up his hand. Okay, let's move on. Characteristics, it has a high speed, a high capacity internal storage. Then it was in this generation, third generation, that will start using the multi-programming facilities, the multi-programming facility. Then that's when we started using the remote facilities. So this, you must know at which level of evolutions that all these things, all these multi-programming facility, remote communication, when they started taking place. Then don't forget that it was in this third generation that the integrated now replaced the integrated circuit, which is the IC, replaced the transistors. And don't forget too that we said that it generates less heat. So these are the characteristics. The use of operating system came into place. And please know, the use of operating system started in the third generation. The use of communication cable, use of communication cable. That's when it started. Then we have reduction in the cost of storage. Then you have introduction of mini computer, like introduction of mini computers. That's when we started using. So you can see examples of third generation. So these are basically the main features of the third generation. Major innovation was integrated circuit, then the main memory are the PROM and the DRAM. Then you have the external storage, you have the inputs. Okay. Saib, you raise up your hand? Shuaib. Saib. Then the languages. Yeah, I'm with you.
The second generation computer, sir. Yes. The year interval is 1959 to 1971.
Yeah.
And the the third generation interval is 1964 to 1971. Is it a mistake, or that's how it is, sir?
No, it's not a mistake now. Of course, when an innovation is taking place,
Yes, sir.
it will start from a particular year. Why still in that year? You understand? So it's
Yes,
not
sir.
that
Yes, sir.
it's not that it's a mistake. So that's
Okay,
why I wanted
the development is going on simultaneously, sir.
Yeah, that is it. You can say 1940s to 1950s.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
1950s to 1960s. No, innovation will always take place simultaneously.
Okay.
Changes is constant. They say change. You are the one that said change is constant now. You said
Yes,
changes
sir.
is constant.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
that means changes is always on course. Your phone, your Android phone, your
Yes, sir.
iPad phone, your
Yes,
laptop.
sir.
I don't know evolving every second, every day.
They are, sir. They are, sir.
So that is what it may. But what I want you to be concerned about, not necessarily the year, but the technology behind it. The
Okay.
technology, you can see I said, know the development technology behind each of these
Each of
evolution. Sir?
Yes, sir. I've gotten it, sir.
So the technology behind it, but don't forget that the years too may vary.
Yes, sir.
Technology may work simultaneously, and that
Yes,
is why
sir.
we said 1940s, 1950s. You see,
1950,
it's not
1970.
specific.
Yes,
The years
okay.
are not specific, but at
Okay.
least between that interval, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Within
Yes, sir.
that interval.
Yes, sir.
But what I want you to know or understand is the technology
The technology
behind.
behind them.
Yes. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, sir. It's okay.
So where are we now? Where are we?
Main
Third or fourth
features.
generation? Where are
Third
we?
generation. Third generation.
Okay, third generation. Now I said in the third generation, I said you should remember the inventor, the person that invented the integrated circuit. I don't know the person. Do you know the person? Who knows the person that invented
Jack
it?
Kirby and Robert Noyce.
Please remember.
Okibi and Robert Noyce.
So, and we said these are the main features, the operating system. That's when we started using the complete operating system. That is OS that was introduced. Then you have languages. That is when more high-level languages was introduced. And please also know the various examples of the third generation. So can somebody remind me now of a very good example of the third generation computer? Example. Okay. So so that is it now. So that means we are getting it. So
IBM system.
yes.
Honeywell.
Yes. So please know
116.
know the examples. Also know the example. Then we have talked about the advantages. We said they are smaller in size as compared to second generation, more reliable, portable. Then it has less electricity consumption. Have heat generation was rare. Then this is where the general purpose computer started. At which generation did the general purpose computer started? You should be able to know, you should be able to tell that it's at the third generation that we started using the general purpose computer. Then these are the disadvantage that it requires you to always have air conditioner in place in order to cool the IC. So that is just all. Then this is the fourth generation. Yes, somebody online too. Can somebody tell me the fourth generation? Is somebody online?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
explain the
First
fourth generation.
generation, 1974 to 1984. Very large
Yeah,
scale
the
integration.
technology behind it. What is the technology behind it?
Very large scale. Large scale.
So
Integrated
integrated
circuits.
Okay. So Please, can you tell your mom that is at the background that you are in the class? Stop talking. Just tell your mom that she just give you some minutes to finish your class, because I'm hearing some of your mother's voice. So these are the fourth generation. You already know the year. And from our pictures, from these pictures here, it has already showed you the technology behind it. That is very large scale integrated circuit. That is the technology behind it. Then these are the four generations. This what's brought. These are the characteristics of the fourth generation. Yeah, can somebody tell me about 2-3 characteristics?
They are microcomputers.
They are microcomputers. That is good.
Network facilities and introduction to microcomputer.
Very good.
Low storage capacity.
Okay, fine. Very good. So don't forget that it was in this fourth generation that this thing was introduced. That's why I said you have to take note. It was in fourth generation that the introduction of electronic mail and the office automation system was introduced. So if I ask you in a test exam, at which of those levels of generations was an electronic mail and office automation introduced? I believe that you should be able to remember this very well. And they also have a very large storage capacity, flexible internal and external storage device. Then these are the main memory. These are the memory. That is when we started using the MS-DOS, And that's when we started using some languages and application software. And then the inputs and output device, that's where you started using the monitor for output. So these are the main features of the fourth generation. Then these are the advantage. They are smaller in size and much reliable. No cooling system is required in some cases. And portable and cheap. Then it's now, this is where this is when the general purpose computer now fully was Then the disadvantage is that a very advanced technology was required to fabricate the integrated circuits. Then this is the fifth generation. Somebody online too, can you tell me the fifth generation?
Artificial intelligence.
Artificial AI.
Yeah, so we call it the fifth or the future generation. I think this is where we are now in our time. Is it not where we are now? Artificial intelligence. Everything we do now is not artificial intelligence we are using.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So that's why we say this. We are at the fifth generation now. Me and you, we are at this level. This is where we are now, the fifth generation,
Yes,
which is the future generation. Anyone you want to call it, whether it's fifth generation, whether it's future generation, but just know that the technology behind it is what?
Artificial intelligence.
What is the technology behind it?
Artificial intelligence.
Intelligence. Yes, AI, correct. Artificial intelligence, AI, correct. That's also look at. You can see now. You can see that they become smaller now. You can see how smaller they are compared to the previous one. You can see the small. I'll call it laptop, and others. Then you can see these are the general features. These are the general features. Now, what you should know that this feature is capable of performing function of human expert. That is what the human can do. What the human can do, the system can do it, and that is why we said it is a generation of artificial intelligence. That is a system that is reasoning like a human being, that does things like a human being. Then that is why we said they perform function like the human experts. They can solve problems. They can solve problems that require human intelligence. They can make judgment. They can do all manner of things that human beings can do. And that is why we said that the use of artificial intelligence software have helped people to understand. And you can see too that artificial intelligence software can also help physicians to diagnose. Not only lawyers and not only lawyers too. Even I think some of you too. When they give you an assignment, do this assignment. Who do you people normally ask first?
AI.
You ask AI, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
When you have a small minor pain in your body, who do you ask first?
GPT, AI.
So you see now that this is now you can see that this is generation of AI. If you have a police case or a drug case, who people do you normally ask first? AI. Isn't it? Some of you said chat GPT, isn't it?
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's
Yes.
so that's
Yes.
to tell you. So that's to tell you that we are now in an era of artificial intelligence.
I don't have intelligence.
You don't have AI. You don't have AI. So these are the characteristics. These are the characteristics of the fifth generation. Please, can you ask? I said you should mute yourself, or you tell your mom that you are in the class. I've been hearing this your mommy's voice, eating and eating. So some of the characteristics: artificial intelligence, expert system, and a speech. So when you look at the artificial intelligence aspect of it, which is the main technology behind the fifth generation, he said it's the ability of the computer to exhibit behavior just like an intelligent person. And I believe that some of you must have seen, some of you must have come across or must have watched robots. Most of you must have watched robots, or you must have seen robots. At least you know what is robot, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So can somebody tell me what a robot is? What does a robot do?
It performs the tasks of a regular human being.
Robot is like AI.
Okay, how many of you have watched the iRobot before? You have watched the iRobot?
Yes.
What did the iRobot, what did it do?
It
The iRobot.
It performs the regular actions of a human being.
Okay. So please, you have the expert system too, and speech centralization. Then you have the characteristics. These are also the characteristics that is the fifth generation of computer, just as you said, is AI technology behind it. Is characterized mainly by acceptance of parallel processing that is backed up by hardware in the industry. So this generation, as you have known, witnessed the introduction of a machine with hundreds of processors that could all be working at different parts of a single program. So these are the main future of operating system. These are the main future of the fifth generation. These are the main future meets fifth generation. And the advantages is that it's very, these are the advantages too, that is very large storage capacity. Then it has a long byte processor built. It has artificial intelligence language was developed. So that's it. So this is now at a glance. First generation, the second generation, the third generation, the fourth generation, the fifth generation. This is just it at a glance. Based on the years, you can see the years, early 50s, mid 50s, 60s, 70s, 90s to date. So this is just a glance of the generations of computer at a glance. Then this is self-assessment. Can somebody now answer question number 1? Who will answer question 1? Who will answer question 1?
What question, sir?
Yes, who will answer question 1? So we
No,
call it
what is question 1?
yes, this is question 1. Look at this. Look at the slide then. Look at the question 1.
Okay.
I will, sir.
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, sir. Punch cards were first introduced by the second generation computers, sir.
No.
First,
No, it's the third generation.
I think punch cards were
Third
first
generation.
introduced by
Third generation.
which generation of it?
First.
The first generation.
Third.
The first generation.
Oh yeah, somebody should answer question 2. What question 2? Who is answering question 2?
They're built on
Integrated
circuit.
Who is answering question
Integrated
2?
circuit. The
circuit.
third generation of computers were built on the integrated circuit technology.
Okay, question number 4. Who is answering 3? Who is answering? Somebody should tell me. I just want us to know so that we know that we followed. Yes.
The internal storage for first generation computers were made of magnetic
drums.
Okay. Then question number 4. What is 4? Question number 4.
The memory of second generation computers were built using
Integrated circuits.
No, yeah. So you didn't follow all the evolution of computer we are doing. Now I'm giving us a small test now. We don't want to answer. Okay, question number 5. Question number 5. The first computer.
ENIAC.
You said?
ENIAC.
Question number 5. Who is answering it?
UNIVAC.
The first computer made available for commercial use was what?
UNIVAC.
Okay, good. Then 6. Who is answering number 6? Who is answering number 6?
John Martin.
Me.
Are you sure?
John Martley.
Are you sure?
John Martin.
Oh,
okay.
Professor Scott and John Martley.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, number 8. What about number 8? Who is answering number 8?
Artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence.
Okay, the last one, number 11. Number 11.
Electronic, numeric, integrator, and computer.
Please, I hope you will understand. I hope you will read more to know what each of those words stand for.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I think we have done something more today. So any questions? Anybody want to ask questions before we end the class? The class is supposed to end by 10. By 10 now, the class will be off.
So when is our going to have class?
When are we resuming? Do you want us to have class?
January 5.
You want us to have class next week?
December 25th.
Do you want us to have class next week?
No.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No.
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir. No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
No.
Okay, when is our next class?
No, sir.
Next time we can have it.
December
December
26th.
26th.
December
Our
26th.
next class.
December 26th.
Next class needs to be next year.
No, December 26th.
Now.
January 6th.
January 6th.
I am waiting for your answer. I'm waiting for your
January
response.
6th, January 6th.
January 6th.
So January 6th is our next class, isn't it?
It is.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
January 6th is our next class, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes,
Yes, sir.
yes,
All right.
Sir.
Sir, will the class be physical or will still be online?
It is online.
online.
It's online.
So, can we get your slide?
Yes, I said I will send it to your group WhatsApp, and any person that chat me up, I will also send. So anybody that chat me up, I will send to the person. Then the person can help to broadcast it. All right.
But sir, we don't have your number, sir. We have not seen your number, sir.
It's there now. That means you didn't. That means you came late to the
came
class.
late.
You are late.
Yes.
Have you seen the number?
Okay, you can have it. You want to copy it?
Yeah, you want to copy. Some of your mates have already copied it. Somebody is raising up your hand, or you want to say something, you want to talk. because we want to end the class now. You
I
can
have a
end the
question.
class. You said? Please don't forget to sign the attendance. Don't forget to sign the attendance.
Sir, where, sir?
I said, don't forget. Yeah, on the chat now. On the chat, I will always see your matric number there and your name.
All right, sir.
Okay, I'm going to check it. And when is school resuming officially?
All right,
When
now.
is school officially?
School resuming on the 5th of January.
Okay, thank you.
All right.